Welcome to episode fucking 10 of the Tiger Driver 9X podcast.
I'm going to start it right there so no one knows the context of why you're so upset. But if you want to know, join the Patreon. At least $1 and it's going to be worth it. It's going to be the best 10 minutes of your life. Could you imagine if all of that didn't get recorded? Like if it just got fucked up?
If you just did that for nobody?
Yeah.
Because you would still do it, is the thing.
I would. Patreon.com/TigerDriver9X. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the 10th episode of this podcast. 10 weeks in a row.
Yeah, we've been on time every week.
Barely.
You know us.
It's, you know,
You know us. Always on time. Like Ja Rule and Ashanti.
Always on time.
This was not an invitation to start fucking singing.
Dude, I don't even get to sing like that on the show.
That's okay.
It's not. Maybe I want to sing a little bit.
You could do that another time, man. Speaking of the Patreon, shout out to our new patrons. This week we got the House of Sus joining the Deadpool.
Yo, shout out to you, House of Sus. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate all our patrons.
I think I saw him vent. He's looking a little sus.
Looking sus.
Just
Among Us, game night, maybe, probably. I don't care at this point.
At some point.
At this point, every time we say we're gonna do something, we don't do it until I wager something. So, if we don't do an Among Us game night before December 15th, then you'll get a 75% gift code on TigerDriver.com.
Jesus, you gotta stop doing this. All right.
Did it work last time?
Barely.
Yeah, but we did it, didn't we? That's what you gotta do. You gotta kick
like
your ass in the gear.
So look out for that game night on December 14th at 11:59 p.m.
Big facts, baby. Yeah, shout out to all our patrons. This is a fun time over there. You get to we are 29 patrons away from 100.
Which means I'm gonna do a spinneroonie on camera.
The whole bit. The whole
and Khris is gonna get smacked by a kendo stick.
Yeah, man.
Wild.
That's crazy. So yes, 29 patrons away. $1 minimum. You get some cool stuff. J Rose announcements are coming this week. So if you pledge, I think $5 or more, it was a $15 or more, you get a custom ring introduction from by J Rose. The homie Enrique, who pledged $50, just got his care package in. He got 2 shirts, I think 2, sticker pack, pin, which is way above $50 in value, if you ask me, which is literally true because it's like 75. And plus he gets all the good stuff. You get to pick what is it? A playlist. Remember those?
No.
Remember when we used to do playlists and then every wrestler we wanted to do a playlist with was a fucking idiot or a abuser. So we were like, oh fuck, gotta stop.
Yeah. Remember when we did 60 of them in like 60 days?
Yeah, it was more like fucking 80, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking miserable.
That's crazy. See you in December. Jake doesn't know about that yet, but he will. Teehee. But yeah, there's mad shit over there on the Patreon. It's very fun. It's very cool. Very, very trendy. Very fetch. Very nice.
Yeah. And we're giving away a fucking giant Andre the Giant like Halloween costume.
The winner has been contacted. They have not replied yet. So
I probably don't want it.
I'm gonna give away this fucking costume, man. I don't give a shit. You're gonna have to explain to your family why you got a big old inflatable Andre the Giant costume, bro.
I would simply inflate it and put it in my window facing outwards, and then like turn the light on, so just like the silhouette is in the window.
Did you say window?
No. This week we got questions. We have questions. We have a Q&A. We got questions. Let's answer some questions. It's time to answer some fucking questions.
I can't see it all. It's time for the weekly Q&A that we open up this show. We got a stacked show today. We got a stacked epi.
So our first question, it comes from Luna on the Discord. How are y'all doing? I feel like we don't ask how you guys are feeling enough in these segments, so I wanted to do so. Hope you're doing okay. Love you, boys.
I'm doing phenomenal, man. I'm doing great. Every day is a blessing, and God shines upon me. Through Christianity, positivity, and a positive mental attitude and mindset, anything is possible. Every day is a blessing, and I'm really happy to be here. I'm sorry. I tried so hard. Fuck, I was so close, bro. I was so fucking close.
Man. I was gonna go along with it.
Damn. Fuck. I was so close. I'm fucking miserable. How are you, Ben?
Life is pain. It kind of fucking sucks every day.
Yeah, baby.
Welcome
to my life.
But you know, I got good people. I got cool stuff going. I haven't been all that motivated to do anything. I've been a little bit off my game lately, just like mentally. But fuck, who isn't? That's okay. You know, it's all right.
I'm on top of everything. I've never missed a single thing in my life because through celibacy and straight edgeness, I have become so pinpoint accurate in my life that nothing can stop me.
You just admit you got no bitches?
No, easy, big boy, easy. No, I don't got no bitches. I didn't say. I just said first of all, I don't call any of my partners the B word. Let's get that out the way. But hypothetically, if I were to have those, I'm just saying that I wouldn't do it because I'm celibate. That's all I'm saying. Wholesome game, baby. Next question.
Anyway. From Big Calix on Twitter. His question is Big Calix with a question mark.
Thank you, Big Calix.
We God damn it!
Yeah,
I wanted to do it.
Suck my dick, bitch. I take away every bit of power and joy you have.
I'm explaining this bit right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Khris always, when we first started Tiger Driver, he always thought it was really funny how I tried to interact with wrestlers in DMs or on Twitter, and I'd be like over the top, like nice.
Like how you would reply to a work email, or like if you send a resume, you'd be like, "Hey!" ! Hope this reaches you well. Like that's how he would do some shit.
Yeah, I would talk like that because I didn't know what I was doing at first, and then Khris,
and now we got hey, what's good, nigga? You want to do some fucking merch or what, bitch?
We got a DM from Big Calix, and I don't know if Khris forgot I could see it because it was on the Tiger Driver account or what. But he replies to the DM with, "Thank you, Big Calix," with like 2 exclamation points.
Bro, what had happened was I was responding to I was responding to all my emails at one time. And so I forgot to switch out. I forgot to switch out my voice. Like I was like, cool, I'll have this photo shoot, but all this shit. And then I got that and I was like, thank you, Big Calix. And then immediately Jake is like,
it felt so good.
How the turntables. By the way, this happened like 4 months ago.
It's so funny.
I'd be sure not to trip around this man, and he makes sure I pay for the one time that I do.
You would have done the same to me.
You're damn right, and I still do. Anyway, exactly. Bailey Daly from our Discord. Is there any particular city you would want to host a Tiger Driver show in?
Hold on. Why would you ask this? Bailey, why did you ask this?
Bailey Daly.
Oh, I hope you got 15 minutes cleared off your fucking schedule.
Where the fuck is my fucking blue snapback, nigga? Where the fuck is my blue and orange fucking snapback, nigga? Bailey Daly, let me fucking tell you about the greatest fucking city in the world, nigga. New York fucking City, Brooklyn to be specific, nigga. You think we're not running the first Tiger Driver show in New York City? Maybe New Jersey, because they're a little bit more lax on COVID rules. But at the same time, it's going to be
not having a COVID show, bro. We're waiting.
Why? Apparently it's a fine to do a COVID show. Apparently you can do no wrong.
Yeah, but we're trying to make as much money as possible.
No, yeah. Apparently, never. I'm a better man. I ain't going to say nothing. I stopped myself. My hat just fell off. I'm just saying, Bailey. The place that we're gonna run the show is New York City. It's no question about it. It's not even a question. The main event is New York based. Y'all, that's all y'all are gonna get from it. But it's New York, and maybe a little shitty fucking Michigan or wherever the fuck this bitch is from. I don't know.
What was that for?
I don't know what y'all do over there. Oh shit!
If you ever wonder why Alex Shelley likes me better than you, that's why.
Yeah, maybe it's because of the.
No, I think it's because one of us
never heard this podcast in his life,
and that's fine.
I'm glad.
Very happy. Yeah.
Shout out to the Motor City one time. I love that place. It's great. And if anyone lives or is located in Saginaw, Michigan, please contact me for no reason at all.
Please. I've never needed anything more in my entire
If you've
life.
ever seen a former NFL football player, or TNA Impact original, or WWE ECW superstar by the name of Monty Brown or Marcus Corvon while in Saginaw, Michigan, please contact us so we can just talk. That's it. That's just it. Okay.
I'll stop saying bad things about Saginaw. I think it's the most disgusting city in Michigan. I hate it there, but I will drive there.
We need this.
I will drive around and I will yell out windows. I'll be like, Monty Brown, are you here? Please.
Why don't you do that now? How far are you?
Pretty far. It's like 7 hours.
Munchkin Mania Sam for the Patreon asks, speaking of, if we were professionals, we would have segued into this. We need more alpha male in this podcast episode. I don't know how much has ever happened already, but I know we need more. So Monty Brown is out of retirement, back full-time wrestling, and y'all have been chosen to set up matches. Who are you dropping into the Serengeti with the alpha male? What company would you send the alpha male to dominate first?
The first place I'm sending Monty Brown? Impact.
You are not a company man. The answer is our place.
Oh,
let me tell you something.
That's like,
if Monty says, "Okay, I'm in," everything pauses and we do the show. I don't give a fuck.
I'll run a COVID show if Monty Brown says he'll do it. Yeah, I would run a show like on my roof, like.
Yo,
I'd figure it out.
Yo, he pounces somebody off the roof. That's crazy. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I would figure out the logistics. If he said, "Hey, I want to do a show, but I'm only doing it if it's on the moon," get Elon Musk on the phone. Like, I mean, fuck that motherfucker, but get him on the phone.
Let's get it, bro. Yeah, I'm going Impact first. AEW. I don't want him anywhere near World Wrestling Entertainment. If I'm being real with you,
I want him to win every title in every company, so I want him to go everywhere. I want him to go everywhere.
I'm giving him if full time, I want him versus Calvin Tankman, just because Pounce versus Pounce, man. But also
he's gonna wrestle Lance Archer because Lance Archer brought him back into our lives, and I love that man for the rest.
Shout out to you, Lance Archer. You rule. And this ain't no fake shit either, because I used to have your action figure TNA Series 4. Shout out to Rock and Rave Infection, bro.
Shout out to Dallas.
Yeah, shout out to Dallas.
He was pretty much just Test, and y'all know I love Test.
I remember we were just watching TNA, and I was like, "You notice that he's kind of just Test?" And you're like, huh?
He is.
He got the same pants, same moves, big boot, same little T on his tights. And you're like, huh?
Yeah, he was just Test. It was awesome.
Hey, you ever notice that Kid Cash used to wear a cowboy hat like Trish Stratus? Ask questions. I'm just saying, bro.
And a fur coat.
Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. But also, I want Monty Brown versus Jody the wrestler. Jody, if you out there, I want to see you get fucking pounced.
He would take a disgusting.
Yeah, we are friends. I love you, but it's something about.
That's the highest honor to watch to get pounced by Monty Brown. Honestly. I'm not a trained wrestler, but I will get pounced.
Yeah, you better not sell that shit like garbage either. You're fucking fired.
He could pounce me through a flaming barbed wire table. That's Monty Brown, bro. I'll take it.
Good.
I don't care.
Sam also asked if you could do a merch drop for any 3 wrestlers, who would they be? Monty Brown is a given.
So we can name 3 others. Any 3 wrestlers, like all time?
I guess so, yeah.
Christian Cage.
Facts.
Test for me. That's a personal. And then probably China. Because there's a lot of icy merch possibilities.
Very true. I would say, Calvin Tankman, Hayabusa, and Sting. And it would be crazy if in 4 months or 3 months, however have you, that all those happen, even if they are not official for the last 2. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. What?
All right.
Please buy my merch. I'm fucking starving. I'm so fucking hungry.
Next question from Leo Kai on Discord. Freebie question. What are y'all excited about this week, or a cool thing you're thinking about? Excited about. That takes a lot.
I'm excited about hanging with the person I love and watching horror movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing over FaceTime. I'm excited about the World Series. Room for the Dodgers. Definitely not because Jenny's a Dodgers fan.
Sounds like a simp to me.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then finishing Yu Yu Hakusho.
Let's go.
I'm really, really excited about that.
Oh, I also just watched The Boys, and if you asked me this like a day ago, I would have said that show fucking rules. So, oh, I'm also excited about getting Alex Shelley shirts in today.
Yeah.
Yay! 70 fucking pounds of it, by the way. God damn it.
Jesus Christ.
And oh my god, my voice went out from. I wonder why.
It went out from karma.
Wrestling Graham from Twitter asks, "What are your favorite conspiracy theories, wrestling related or otherwise? When Chris Jericho in 1997 in WCW got his cruiserweight title stolen from him." That's a callback from last week. Go check it out.
That man is a conspiracy victim. All right. If you want to know my actual favorite conspiracy theories, because it says wrestling related or otherwise, Stevie Wonder is not blind.
Bro.
That
Stevie
motherfucker
ain't
can see.
Stevie bro.
Stevie ain't blind. He sees
Stevie ain't blind. This
fine.
is true. This is true.
Yeah.
I've told this story.
The evidence is all laid out.
I've told a story to Jake and J Rose. Also, Hannibal has a great joke on it. But I was photographing like a Rock Nation red carpet or something. And there's so many photographers there, like all lined up next to each other. And I'm just like, Stevie over here. And I get that when you hear that, you know, you would look. But the pinpoint accuracy and sharpness that this man, bro.
He locked eyes.
He I can't even, he locked me on like I was a video game, bro. Day of Reckoning 2 fucking press RB and he locked targeting. He changed his targeting me. Like, there ain't no way. There's no way, bro. That man
all the evidence laid out, all right? Shaquille O'Neal told a story. He got on an elevator with Stevie Wonder, and without Shaq didn't say a word, and Stevie Wonder goes, "What's up, big man? What's up, Shaq?" And Shaq was like, "How you know it's me?"
Man.
There's that video of Paul McCartney knocking over the mic stand. You know who catches it before it hits the ground? Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder. He be courtside at basketball games.
What you need that SC for, man?
There's a picture of him holding up a camera, taking a picture of Michael Jackson. How?
I just think he might be legally blind, not fully, but then
no, I think he could see, and he did it to further his music career.
No, I feel like people misunderstood, because sometimes you're legally blind, but you can still see. And then he was just in the 70s, he's like, yeah, I'm legally blind. And people are like, oh my god, you can't see at all. And then it got crazier from there. But Stevie, I know you can see a little bit. The evidence.
Stevie, if you're listening to this, I wish I could say if you're watching this, I wish we had a physical.
We have it on YouTube. He's watching it on YouTube. He sees the static image that's there for an hour.
If you're watching this, I'm on to you.
Yeah.
I'm on to you, Stevie.
You're an amazing musician, and your contributions to the industry are unparalleled.
I love you, but you can see.
I am a big fan of cryptozoology. This is a very little known fact about me. I love the Mothman, specifically the Mothman. That shit is rules. Like Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster, all that shit. I think the world is much more fun if you believe that there are monsters in them that hide. So yeah.
I had a coworker at my old job that went he was just like, oh yeah, I went on vacation. I'm like, where were you? He's like, oh, I just drove around. I went to the Mothman Museum, and then he showed me all this Mothman shit.
Bro, it fucking rules.
It's pretty cool.
Dude, is it in West Virginia?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Mothman statue, and it's so sick. I was so happy when I went there.
That's the same coworker who had carried around the Pick of Destiny in his wallet.
Yo, they rule. That's awesome.
All right, always had the Pick of Destiny.
Thank you guys for your questions. I like having this.
I like the non-wrestling questions because I have not been watching that much wrestling.
Yeah. But speaking of wrestling, let's get into Raw. I watched Raw this week. Thankfully, J Rose was there with me, and I was trying to stay up for the 3 hours, but I did actually, and I'll tell you why. But first things first, it's a season premiere of Raw, which never makes any sense because it never ends, but it's just a way to be like, hey, come watch the show. It'll be different. It never is. It has a new rap theme, which sounds nice, but when you listen to it, it's just pop rap. It's just stock music rap. Yeah,
I know what you mean.
It's it's like bootleg Logic, but everyone's like, "Oh, this guy is I love this guy." And I looked at the profile picture, I was like, "Adds up." The show opened with The Fiend and Alexa Bliss, which I, if that's what y'all into, that's cool with y'all. I hope y'all won. Y'all got your sister Abigail after years. Y'all won. And then Retribution comes out there and just circles them, which is really gnarly imagery. And then the Fiend disappears. And then they fight the Hurt Business, whatever. AJ Styles comes out to fight the fucking little man with flip flops. Go fuck that guy. And he comes out with motherfucking Jordan Omagbehin, I believe his name is, who is the real big Jo. Shout out to Jordan Oliver. That's a dude that was outside Raw Underground. You know,
Yeah.
the bouncer. And so this dude is so fucking massive that, you know, AJ Styles comes out and does his little taunt where he puts his hands above his head.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you that he does this and Jordan is behind him and he doesn't even reach his neck, that's how big this fucking dude is. It's insane.
It's a big boy.
It's insane. It's such a, and they've done like 4 different roles with him, but this one is probably the best one. And yeah, whatever. He fights the fucking weirdo, Matt Riddle. Yeah. Lana gets put through another table for the 5th week in a row by Nia Jax. At this point, I just feel like poor woman, bro. Like I
haven't really seen this, but that's Lana going through a table. Anyone going through a table every week is an amazing bit.
It's just so funny that it happened the week after Rusev debuted on AEW. There's like, okay, bet. And like I know that's not why, but also it's been 5 weeks, so I kind of feel like, yeah, this is it. They're just like, gonna make you pay. There was also a fatal 4-way women's match, a women's tag team match, and it showed Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce as a team. So they split up
what was the point?
Yeah, they split up the Iconics. Put Billie Kay on SmackDown. Put Peyton Royce on Raw. Just team her up with Lacey Evans, and the whole bit is that they're not a good team together. So that's great, but more importantly, the newest team on Raw, goddamn Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose, and a nigga gonna leave it at that. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's fitting that we're doing this week's episode about Kurt Angle because Milkomania is running wild.
Here comes this sick motherfucker. He had to ruin it. It's called leaving things open to interpretation. Elias had a concert when me and Jay Rose were just watching it, and we were like, holy shit, this guy rules. Like, it was legitimately good. That boy played like 2 songs, he had a full band, and Pyro, I was like, damn, this rules. This is the most fun I've had all night. Jeff Hardy comes out disguised as a band member and like, fucks with Elias. As you know, Mandy Rose is drafted Raw, Tucker's drafted Raw, Otis is drafted on SmackDown. The Miz and John Morrison also drafted Raw. They see Tucker backstage and they challenge him to a tag team match earlier that night. And they're like, well, you're going to have to find a partner. So this is where I'm like, I'm done. I don't want to see the rest of the show. I just want to see who Tucker's partner is. I'm like, I wonder what bullshit they're going to like pull out. I wonder if it's going to be like, I don't know. I thought it was going to be like Apollo Crews or something. So I'm just sitting here waiting, disappointed with J Rose watching the 18th goddamn Burger King commercial with their $2 100 nuggets, which is disgusting. And out comes Otis in a luchador fit, and he's El Gran Gordo. And immediately I'm like, this rules. He's just doing like the Calgary Kid or whenever Mickey James was whatever. I forgot. You remember Mickey James's when she
wasn't she just La Luchadora?
Yeah, La Luchadora. It's actually the same fit La Luchadora had, except for the blue bodysuit. And it's just very
definitely not the same fit,
bro. If you saw how tight the underwear were on this man, you'd be like, "That's the same fit." It was awesome. And then I was like, "Damn, I hope Otis does." Miz and Morrison were like, "Yo, you're clearly Otis." And he's like, "No, senor." And I was like, "Yeah, okay, this is good." And he does like a little luchador move, and I lose my shit, and I'm like, "Cool, this rules." Keith Lee and Braun Strowman fought. Fucking was garbage. It fucking sucked. And Braun Strowman beat Keith Lee, even though Roman Reigns beat his ass last week on SmackDown. And then Braun won with a low blow, and Keith Lee low blowed him back. And I was like, "You think you're a monster? Well, monster meet dragon." And I was like, "Oh no, this show is dragging on." Am I right? And then finally, Randy Orton got in the cell, cut a promo, and then locked himself in. And then Drew McIntyre comes out with his bolt cutters and cuts open the door and goes inside of it. And then it fades to black. He goes inside the cage and they don't even fight. And this is the go home show for a pay-per-view. And I'm like, this fucking was doo-doo butter. So that was Raw. I would rate it a fucking 4 out of 10. AJ Styles and Jordan, Tucker and Otis as El Gran Gordo. And then Elias had a gnarly ass concert. That ruled. And that's it. Yeah. Also, someone said, "Hey, what do you guys think about Lars Sullivan's theme being called Blowback?"
Whoa.
Cool. I don't know what the fuck. He gets no blowback for any of the fucking actions he does, and they keep hiring that motherfucker back and back. So
yeah, I think they asked that because of the implications of the term blowback with his background.
See, this is okay. See, because I gave y'all the benefit of the doubt that y'all are going to be on your best behavior.
These are sick motherfuckers.
I wish I could scratch that from the fucking record. I want to take that off. All right. Anyway, also AEW happened yesterday. Yay!
Yeah. Chris Jericho and MJF saying show tunes, which on its own, very funny. Like, yeah. I appreciate that bit a lot.
Are you sure?
However,
because you tweeted that you were like, this fucking sucks.
I tweeted that I like show tunes as much as the next guy, but this could have been anything else. Like, they have a place set aside for that kind of shit.
I agree. It's called
Being the Elite.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't watch, but if I did, like, I might watch the clip on Twitter of, like, Jericho and MJF singing show tunes.
Absolutely.
Like, oh, that's funny. That's funny. You put that, and then you could play it on Dark, or you could play it again, like, in a recap next week or something. But, like, when there's one women's match, and it's a squash, and it's, like, and, like, Sonny Kiss gets squashed, which I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that one, because I think the same thing was going to happen to Joey Janela. I think he was just going to get squashed, too.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So I get that they were in a weird spot with that, and they were just like, well, who can we replace him with? His tag partner, of course. But, the thing is, they could have put anything else there.
Yeah, it was...
Like, what did that do? It was... they did that to announce that next week they're going to find out if MJF is in the Inner Circle. And they could have just skipped straight to the Inner Circle meeting. Like, that's a way more important part of the story than Jericho and MJF singing show tunes at steak dinner.
Like, I really liked it. Like, it was the most unique thing I've seen in a minute. But, like, it's also like... Would I have put that on a wrestling show that I was making? No. Like, not really. If I had a televised wrestling show I'm trying to get 1 million people, and I'm competing against other people, and, like, I go change the channel, and Raquel Gonzalez is fucking, like, beating people's ass. I'm like, yeah, no, I would not watch this. I'd leave it on Being the Elite or something else. So, yeah, this was cool and all, but, like, I would not have done this here. I would have did it on Being the Elite or something. But besides that, this was the first night of the AEW Dynamite World Title Eliminator Tournament. So, number one contender.
It could not be more obvious that they're just building to Hangman versus Kenny. But the reason that works is because I think, like, everyone wants to see, well, not everyone, obviously, but, like, a lot of AEW fans want to see Hangman versus Kenny. So they're okay with the tournament being predictable.
I'll do you one better. I think they're swerving us, man.
No.
Man, okay,
no
here's what I think is going to happen, right? So first off, let's go through the matches. We have Wardlow versus Jack Perry. Jungle Boy. I mean, I'm not Jim Ross over here. Jack
Absolute
Perry.
Banger.
Wardlow is the number one. That's the man that needs to win the belt.
Wardlow is he's the champion. Like, Wardlow is the future world champion. That man's a star. I don't care what anybody says. Sweet ass Swanton Bomb. Did that crazy kip up. Fucking does that wild knee thing in the corner that no one's ever done before, I don't think. I've never seen that move before in my life.
Yeah.
He does the fucking F10. It's a double rotation F5.
That motherfucker gave Jungle Boy the F20. God damn it. That man was in the air for rotations. That shit was crazy.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wardlow rules.
So sick. Jungle Boy's awesome too, but Wardlow, he's the guy.
We had Kenny Omega, who was originally supposed to be Joey Janela, but that got moved or canceled. Joey came into contact with someone that had COVID, and so they're like, no, and so Sonny Kiss replaced him, and then Kenny had the wildest entrance with cleaner girls, I guess you would call them, just dance around with a broom. He had some sick ass like Street Fighter intro music before his actual theme.
Yeah, and I wish he just used the Street Fighter music.
Yeah, I hope they drop that. That shit ruled. And then he comes out and it was really cool. And then he squashes Kenny with a V trigger into the One Winged Angel. And yeah, it sucked. It honestly
probably worked better for what they were trying to do, to make people think Kenny's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, but it's rough because it's like we're all so excited to see Sonny Kiss wrestle Kenny Omega because number one, Sonny Kiss is getting the opportunity, and number two, that match would be fucking crazy. Like if it's a real match, that's insane. But
I'm sure at some point they'll run it back.
Yeah, they better, especially with this, especially with this history right now. There's a perfect reason to run it back and give Sonny a victory, and then you can have a blow off match. You could literally build that for a pay per view if you really wanted to, because people are behind Sonny, and that match would go crazy. But since this was originally going to be Joey, I still feel like Kenny was going to do the same thing.
I think it was going to be the same.
Yeah, because
that's the only reason AEW is getting the benefit of the doubt for it, was that was probably going to happen to Joey.
Yeah, you have 2 hours. The 2 hours probably didn't change much. So I can't imagine. Maybe Joe would have got a little bit of offense in, but I think it would have been the same thing. So as much as I wish Sonny got more offense in, I don't think it's a thing of, treating black talent bad or whatever it's been going around. I just think that's just what was happening. I do hope Sonny gets another match against Kenny Omega, and I think it's going to be a fucking heater. Please, Tony Khan, give the people that you have a perfect reason for another match. And Pentagon and Phoenix, or Penta L, whatever he wants
Pentagon
to be
called.
Jr.
That's one of the best matches I've ever seen on an American wrestling TV show.
Them boys deliver every time. It's not even
straight
close.
up.
That was a pay-per-view match right there, and they said, "Here, take it for free."
That match was nuts.
Yeah.
Phoenix died on a top rope Hurricane Rana, landed right on his neck,
Spanish
and then
fly.
just got up like it didn't happen.
He does little gymnastic shit on his when he's jumping up and down on the ropes before his match, and it terrifies me every time. I'm like,
and he just hits it perfect.
He does it perfect. I'm like, please stop. It takes one trip to fuck it up.
He'll jump up and then balance himself, walk, and then do the
it's crazy
moonsault. It's insane. Phoenix, you could really argue he's the best wrestler.
Absolutely.
In the world.
I say this all the time. He's just so fluid. Definitely the best luchador out right now, and
rarely fucks up.
Yeah. As far as I know in America, because I don't, I'm not as privy to luchadors in Mexico right now. But
that pop-up powerbomb he took from Penta, where he went inside out into it. Oh my
God. I saw somebody made that on Fire Pro already. So, hint. Yeah, that was a banger. And then you had Hangman Page versus Colt Cabana, which was just a straight up good match.
Really good.
Yeah, straight up good match.
Really good, yeah.
And
I'm glad Colt Cabana's having fun with his friends who are not in a cult.
Absolutely. As people, it's just a business. We know what it's like to run a business that's not a cult at all. And we look up to the Dark Order. Shout out to Mr. Brody. Shout out to John Silver and Alex Reynolds and all those guys over there.
Speaking of Alex Reynolds.
Woof. Oh boy, I'll talk about that. But Hangman Page, what I liked is that Colt threw Hangman over the rope, and then he knew that he had enough common sense. One thing I hate is that if you wrestle somebody and they have a setup for a move that's really long, like when Dean Ambrose did the fucking clothesline, the Nigel, or they call the wacky line, he throws motherfucker the ropes. You know what's coming. You know
he's lunatic lariat.
Yeah, you know he's gonna hit you with the clothesline. So he throws Hangman over the ropes, and he says, "Oh, Hangman's on the apron, and he's going to come towards me. This is probably going to be the buckshot." So he ducks, and Hangman hesitates, waits until he's caught off guard from the duck, and then hits the buckshot. And I was like, "That's fucking awesome."
That was part of the story of the match. He avoided the buckshot 3 different times.
Yeah.
And then finally Hangman just waits him out and hits it.
So all 4 of those qualifiers fucking gnarly. And then I think it's it's Kenny versus Phoenix, which is, I hope that they bring up the AAA belt. Excalibur probably won't. Excalibur will. Jim Ross will be like, what the hell is that?
AAA.
And then,
that?
Damn, Wardlow versus Kenny Omega. Now, Hangman Page. Now, here's what I think's going to happen, bro. Kenny does not want to fight Hangman. It's very obvious. I think he's going to get involved with Hangman's match next week.
No.
Bro. It's too obvious, bro.
No, it's not, because it's what everyone. It's okay that it's obvious because it's what. But why
would Kenny let this happen? His whole thing is
he wants to fight Wardlow. Look at that big motherfucker.
He doesn't want to fight Paige.
He doesn't want to fight Wardlow.
He's more concerned with Hangman than anybody. I genuinely think Kenny's gonna try to fuck with Paige. Maybe he accidentally helps Paige win, but he's gonna try to fuck Paige up. And maybe Paige is the same thing. I'm hoping that it's Wardlow versus Phoenix in the finals. I hope that these two just get in each other's way.
Let me put it this way. There's one babyface left in the entire tournament.
Yeah, and his name is Wardlow. This is baby.
Hangman Page is the only babyface left.
Hangman Page was a social studies teacher. That man is a heel for life. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hangman Page rules.
Yeah, he does.
No Hangman slander allowed.
Teacher.
He fucking rules.
Yeah, all right. Then we had a fatal 4-way tag team match for the number 1 contenders for the FTR's tag titles. You had Alex Reynolds and John Silver, the Young Bucks, Private
Butcher and the
Party.
Blade.
What'd you say?
Butcher and the Blade.
Oh yes, Butcher and the Blade and Private Party. Andy Williams, the Butcher, did his cool knee thing again. Fucking rules.
It was a really cool match, but there was like a real bad part.
Bro, Private Party goes for the splash and leg drop combo, the Hardy Boys combo. And I forget.
Which they gave a cool name to. They call it the Hardy Party.
That's sick. That's awesome.
It's kind of icy. Yeah.
I don't know who does whoever did the leg drop, I don't know
Quinn.
what happened. But
I think basically just like hit Alex Reynolds in the face, maybe.
Yeah, that boy got knocked out.
His arm went up. Like he did the thing where like his arm goes up and it's not coming down.
Yeah.
Like,
his body froze. Yeah. Like that boy did not get up. And
he like glitched.
The Butcher and the Blade get in there to clean the house and move to the next spot. And they're like,
Blade needs a tag.
And Alex Reynolds is not
drags
moving.
Alex Reynolds to the corner.
It looks
and Alex
so
Reynolds
scary.
is not okay. He's not okay.
It was terrifying. Like, that man was not moving. I was so scared.
They did the rest of their spots with like Alex Reynolds still kind of in the ring, and like the Young Bucks break up a pin and Nick Jackson lands on him.
Yeah, it was scary.
I was like, is someone gonna get him out of the fucking ring? Like, I don't know enough about wrestling. I don't know if that's a ref thing. Like, the ref needs to get him out of there, or the trainer has to like notice it and go get him. I don't know what it is, but someone that really shouldn't have gone on for that long.
But apparently he walked out on his own accord, so hopefully he's okay.
I think he was just unconscious, but
yeah.
Someone should recognize that and like, if you have to wait an extra second or two
so much shit going on with
to get him out of the way before you do your spots, like, come on.
But Young Bucks win, and so now they're setting up for FTR versus the Young Bucks, which is kind of dumb. Because
I hated it.
If there was any time for you to do FTR Young Bucks, it's not now. It was either when FTR came in or you just wait. Young Bucks are just off of being shitty PWG like heels. So I think heel versus heel can work, but not when it's like they're trying to get the Young Bucks over as heels. So they obviously don't want anyone cheering them. And then FTR, like, who wants to cheer for FTR right now? Yeah. It's like it would be so easy to just wait and let anyone else win.
Private Party should have just won that match.
Private Party, even Silver and Reynolds, like even that would have been cool. Like it would have been fine.
Private Party should have won that match, and then like they do like the same spot from when they first beat, because that was the finish. Is like they do the same spot from when Private Party first beat the Young Bucks, but then Matt counters it with his own roll up and wins. If they just win with the same spot, the Young Bucks get even angrier. They go fucking crazy, like take out everyone that was in the tag match and just freak out. Yeah. And then they could even cost Private Party the match at the pay-per-view, whatever. And then you have the Young Bucks as like bigger heels, and then you could actually, for like, even if it's just for the one match, you could have people like cheer for FTR because you're like, man, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
Fuck the Young Bucks.
It's just weird, but yeah. Whatever happens,
happens. And then they flip the Young Bucks back face because they had Matt Jackson get injured after the match.
Again?
Yeah, his knee this time.
Not his back. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And finally, throughout the night, they were showing these promos from Eddie Kingston, then Jon Moxley, and then a rebuttal to Kingston. And Jesus Christ, bro.
There was like 4 Eddie Kingston promos on this show.
And it was Tony Khan did one thing right in his whole goddamn life. And it was signing Eddie Kingston and just saying, yeah, do whatever you want, man. Like that shit, the dog. Like if you watched one episode of this show, you are immediately like, oh, I should check out Full Gear. Like the promos.
Eddie Kingston's in everything on this show.
Yeah. Pretty much.
He's on commentary for Phoenix versus Penta. They showed his promo from after the show last week, which was fucking crazy.
Amazing.
Goes insane.
Yeah.
They did like a promo package where he's wearing a Carmelo Anthony Syracuse jersey. Yeah. Eddie Kingston was in everything, and he's main eventing a major wrestling company pay-per-view.
I started crying when I saw the graphic. I was like, wow,
I
man.
did too.
That's my fucking guy, bro. I'm so happy. That shit is... no one deserves it more than him for so long. And honestly, I don't think it will happen, but fuck, hey, man. Jon Moxley's
not gonna win.
Moxley's had that belt for like, what, 8 months now, maybe?
Yeah, if it wasn't an I Quit match, I could see it. But there's no way they're going to have Moxley say
he won that belt with a crowd. Right?
Yeah, February.
Yeah, that's how long he's had that shit. So, I can't...
But he's like I have nothing against Moxley.
He's a draw. He's a major draw. You know what I think is going to happen? I think Eddie Kingston's got that little wink. I think he's going to pull a goddamn Rock in Mankind. I think John Moxley, one of these days, Moxley's going to say, I quit, and Eddie Kingston's going to record it, and then he's going to play it. He's like, I won. Oh, yeah, that's right there.
Moxley in a promo next week is going to be like, you'll never hear me say, I quit.
That probably the most creative finish to a match ever, huh? I quit.
It's one of the best.
I quit. And The Rock's like, yeah, okay, I got to go.
Got his ass. I'm out of here.
That shit ruled. Yeah, that was AEW. It was a good. It was all the matches are good. Even Britt Baker's squash match was good. It wasn't even a squash.
Britt Baker rules.
Yeah, Britt Baker's great. So that
it was barely a squash, but
yeah, more women's matches, please. You have a women's champion. You got
and they're setting up. They're setting up more stuff for best friends. Like everyone has like a storyline.
Yeah,
which is cool. Orange Cassidy and Cody are having a lumberjack match next week for the belt.
I hope Orange Cassidy or the best friends dress like lumberjacks.
I'm sure they will. I'm almost positive they will.
Yeah, we'll come back to this. But yeah, that's it.
I'm a lumberjack. Oh, sorry. I was
wow.
doing the Booker T bit. I was doing the Booker T and Gold Dust.
Oh, so you can sing, but I can't? Crazy.
Yeah. Yes.
Speaking of Booker T, did you know that Booker T was in the Main Event Mafia in TNA?
Yeah.
And you know
who led the Main Event landing Mafia? On this one. Yeah, who?
Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle. Call me Kurt
And
Angle.
it just so happens that in this part of the podcast where we go through and talk and take your questions about our favorite wrestlers, today's topic for the 10th episode is the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, it's true. It's damn true. Kurt freaking Angle.
One of the most important wrestlers to Tiger Driver.
Absolutely. Not even probably the most important living besides Monty Brown.
Yeah, absolutely.
Monty Brown, Mike Awesome,
Sting
is under Kurt. That hurt me to say, but it's true. Sting never did he did the Showtime, but he never did the
And he doesn't even have the most important Showtime to us.
SG fucking C, baby. Say it with me.
Say it with me. Nobody.
Let's start this off with the bit from our buddy Elm.
Yeah. First question,
they
always
ask,
from Elm.
Who is Kurt Angle?
Kurt Angle, okay, legitimately, before he ever got into pro wrestling, he won an actual gold medal
in freestyle
wrestling at the Olympics in Atlanta.
1996?
With a broken freaking neck.
1996?
Yeah. And then people were like, damn, he'd be really icy as a pro wrestler. And I think this actually happened before the gold medal, but he was getting like recruited by ECW.
That was after, I think.
Oh, it was after? I thought that Angle was in 95, but maybe I'm wrong. 96,
I watched the Kurt
that sounds right.
On the doc, like the network thing, and what had happened was like, I think it was 97. He was like, he had a broken neck, and then it was like, after you win an Olympic medal, it's kind of hard to like
you can't make like a career out of being an amateur wrestler.
Yeah, like then it's just conventions and da. So he's trying to figure out what the next big thing was, and like Vince McMahon and ECW were like, hey, come through, baby.
Yeah, so he goes to an ECW show, and Paul Heyman's trying to get him to sign a contract. And that ECW show happens to be the one where Raven crucifies the Sandman. Like, puts him on the cross, wraps him in barbed wire, does the pose. Also
turns out, from the Broken Skull session on the WWE Network, that Kurt Angle was told from the franchise, Shane Douglas, I believe, that ECW was they're going to be bringing real wrestling, like legitimate wrestling, mixing it with sports entertainment. So he did not know what it was. And then he gets there and was like, oh, I'm going to check this out. And then he just sees chairs and tables. And then they're like, Kurt Angle is planning on signing. He was like, nigga, I just wanted to see some fights. And then he just sees Raven crucifying the Sandman. He's like, oh, golly gee willikers, what the hell is this?
Yeah, and Kurt Angle, like, and this makes his wrestling character and what he's known for now even funnier, honestly. But he was like a real, like, wholesome, like, straight-laced guy, like, religious, like, not drinking, doing any of that. And he sees Raven literally crucify a guy and was like, I'm fucking out.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Raven one time.
That's why Heyman made Raven go out and apologize. And if you've ever seen Raven's apology for that, it's the most, like, like, insincere. Like, he's just like, sorry, I shouldn't have done that. And then just drops the mic.
Yeah. That's how important Kurt Angle was to Paul Lee at the time. But then Kurt Angle gets signed by WWE. When does he debut?
Survivor Series 1999 against Meat.
Shout out to my guy Sean Stasiak and playing Stasiak one time. I can't wait until we get to like episode 96. Never.
And we got to use Meat.
We're just run out of wrestlers. Okay, guys. Here's Meat.
This week we're talking about Viscera.
Hey, hold on, that might be closer than you think, baby.
I love Big Vis. I love Big Vis, baby.
But
I'm throwing it up right now.
Yeah, and he has like the best rookie year ever, besides like until like Ronda Rousey. Like the speed at which he becomes an exceptional professional wrestler in character.
He won the world title in under a year back when that did not happen.
Yeah, and also like. God, what year did he debut? 98?
99.
Holy shit.
The end of 99, bro.
Yeah, and so then think about how important he is in 01 when the invasion happens. Like, he just masters wrestling and he masters his character of being a goody two-shoes to the point of annoyance so well that it's like...
And here's the wild thing, is he's a real-life, like, American hero back in 1999 when that still mattered.
Yeah.
Like, wins a gold medal with a broken neck, like, a lot of people know that story. Like, he's reasonably famous. And they bring him in, and instead of making him like, oh, this guy's an American hero, like they did with the Patriot and whoever else. And he has literally the Patriot's theme song.
I see, by the way.
Yeah. They make him such a piece of shit. It's wild that they saw who that guy was, and they were like, heel. They're gonna hate him.
Once again, I'm just gonna go back because I watched the entire Broken Skull sessions, and it's very good. And he just talks about like how he was like, "Why are y'all making me do this? I thought I was gonna be a good guy." And then they realized that no one would give a fuck because it's 1999.
Yeah, which is not something that I think WWE would have the foresight to do in 2020.
No, they did. He's like Vince. Oh yeah, in 2020. Yeah, no. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, in 2020, they would not have that kind of foresight. They would see like, oh, Olympic hero, good guy.
Yeah, but yeah, and then he has.
But the point is that he wants to be a good guy, and everyone's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he's preaching like abstinence and being wholesome and all that good stuff, which is great.
Yeah,
and yeah, and then so then he goes on an amazing run until like what 06?
06, and then he gets fed up,
hurt, pained. He's like fucked up. And so he goes and he's like, I'm dipping out. I'm leaving. Goes to TNA.
He was very upset that he had to lose to Randy Orton.
Yeah, that too.
It was Randy Orton. And then he's like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
Apparently, once again, according to the Broken Skull session, I'm sorry. I'm telling y'all to don't buy the WWE Network. Just find it illegally. But apparently Kurt Angle, in the middle of a WWE staff meeting, was so hurt and injured that he went up to Vince McMahon. He wanted to talk to Vince. And Vince was like, yeah, I'll talk later. And Kurt was like, no. And was like, what? And then Kurt just fucking pulls his pants down, his whole body, he says his balls out. And he just got his whole, you can see his whole side of his ribs and his bruise, like a big old, I don't know what you call it, like when your whole body turns purple and black.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, that's how fucked up he was. So he needed time off. He was on paid meds and all this other stuff. So he gets off, goes to TNA, and has, number one, is responsible for TNA's, not single-handedly, but a big part of TNA's,
almost single-handedly.
Because you had Christian, you had Sting, you had a lot of people going there, but Kurt Angle in 06, going to TNA after he just left WWE.
Kurt Angle was a main event star in the prime of his career.
Absolutely. If there is no Kurt Angle in TNA, I don't think Samoa Joe's on commentary on Raw right now. I don't Samoa Joe's in AEW right now. I'm
AJ Styles and fucking Jordan. I can't remember his last name.
Jordan, no, because I don't think I'm pronouncing it right. I tried to.
Yeah, AJ Styles is not multiple time world champion.
I believe it's Jordan Omagben, but if it's not, please tell me.
Omagben. Yeah. Yeah, AJ Styles isn't doing any of that.
Yeah, Kurt Angle put TNA on the map again. And then he had a longer run in TNA than he had in WWE, which is insane. Mm-hmm. He didn't leave until 2015. Oh wait, no. Probably 16. Whatever year he got nominated to the WWE Hall of Fame. He left TNA the year before that. And he put on some great matches. And even at the end of his career, he put on some good matches in TNA. And then came back in the Hall of Fame, had a good match against Drew McIntyre, lost to Baron Corbin at WrestleMania, and then here we are. That was a long explanation.
But yeah, and we left a lot out, actually.
We
Kurt
sure
Angle's
did.
a very, very interesting guy.
Leo Kai from Discord asks, oh, yeah, baby.
Oh,
Why is the
wait.
Kurt Angle, so important to the TD9X boys?
Because it's like the funniest thing anyone's ever done on a wrestling show.
Someone asked us to do it, but I don't think I put it in, and I'm sorry for whoever asked. I couldn't find it because I think it might have been in the Discord, and then y'all just put so much gross, long, like 900 messages were in the Discord that day.
Yeah.
So,
Kurt Angle. This wasn't mentioned when we just explained who he was. He's probably the funniest wrestler of all time, too.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Top 5 for sure. Top 3
it's like
for
him,
sure.
him and R-Truth. The Rock.
Kurt Angle, R-Truth, The Rock. That might be the top 3. Booker T.
Booker T is up there.
And that's 4 right there. And that's all you need to know. Kurt Angle is funny.
Yeah.
And we're not just talking about the main event mafia he has on TNA, where it's like, nobody messes with the main event mafia. Yeah! This man was doing the yeahs in 2000. Anytime he did something hype, he was Go ahead and watch the Angle match. When he takes them straps down, like it's fucking incredible. Especially WWE ECW Kurt Angle in 06. That man was his ass off. And it's just
wrestling machine, baby.
It's such a just anytime anything good in life happens, I hit the Lee Moriarty does the Kurt Angle
and they're both from Pittsburgh.
Big facts. And that's
special.
just next time, go ahead, Google Kurt Angle, if you haven't seen it, if you follow us, which I doubt that you follow us and you have not seen it. Of the 100 times I use that clip. That's like not seeing the Roderick Strong. Who gives a fuck? But if you have not seen the Kurt Angle, Google it, remember it, and the next time something great happens to you, just go into a fucking room and just hit,
I couldn't agree more. I encourage everyone to do Kurt Angle, It brings me joy in my heart.
Hurts your throat though.
A little bit, yeah.
But
Jordan Karma. Shut up. Jordan Karma from Patreon. Just seen that today was the 14-year anniversary of Kurt's TNA debut.
It's like 5 days ago.
Yeah. The headbutt to Joe was one of the craziest things ever. Has there ever been a better debut to a company than that? I feel like that's the best ever. Jericho and WWE would be the only one, I think.
I think that's the number 1 debut of all time, if I'm being real with you. But I don't think anything. I don't think there's anything better than that, man. Like the headbutt, it solidified Joe. It solidified Angle. It had and that match was everyone in the Impact Zone was on fire for that.
Kurt Angle into the camera, and then Samoa Joe just behind him with the blood on his forehead is one of the iciest pictures in the history of pro wrestling.
Incredible imagery, bro. I don't think there's a better debut than that. I can't think of one.
Whoever was calling the cameras for that shit needs a raise.
Facts.
Retroactively.
You just got to check for $800. Like, hey, man, thank you. That's how I hit up our t-shirt designers. If we sell out a lot, I'm like, hey, here you go. You just couldn't have done this without you.
From Garnet, Neo Omega.
We were having fun. We were having a blast.
This one's fine.
Okay.
Why was Kurt so in love with milk? Is it, for people that don't know, Kurt Angle drinking a lot of milk, drove a milk truck to shoot it at the Alliance one time. It was awesome. Is it a requirement for the Olympics? By that logic, could Seahawk win a gold medal?
Shout out to Twitter user Seahawk and his love for caucastic woman. Couldn't be me.
Milkman. Yeah,
that's him. It just, I think when you have someone like Stone Cold that's just drinking beer, and just everyone's like beer, baby, and everyone's like late 90s, everyone's like Mountain Dew, and then you got this nigga that's like, I like milk. There's nothing more square than drinking milk, bro. There's nothing more square than drinking milk. There's nothing, literally nothing.
When The Rock was making fun of everyone in the Hell in a Cell, the first thing he said about Kurt Angle, he's like, I'm gonna drink a big glass of milk.
Milk is just, I'm gonna use it on Seahawk. Thank you for saying that. I just thought of that. But milk is just the most square thing ever. It's promoting healthiness and calcium in your bones. Like, that's it. And
which is why it's so funny to see him do the Stone Cold, but with 2 cartons of milk.
Yeah, which I know is just disgusting. Also, it's not even like, it's like milk. Like, it's not almond milk.
Oh, it's gross. It's gross.
Disgusting.
But I think that makes it funnier.
I think milk in any other context, like regular milk besides cooking and cereal, disgusting. Like, you're gross. But it is a requirement for the Olympics. Not a requirement, but like,
Yeah, you gotta have strong bones. Hey.
Seahawk ain't got a gold medal in Milk. He's a platinum medalist in Milk. That
He's a platinum recording artist.
He flow ride in that bitch, bro.
Anyway,
Much Mania Sam on Patreon asks, what wrestler would you have liked to see wrestle Kurt Angle but never did? Any style match, any stipulation, just a matchup you think would have been bomb as fuck. Personally, I think TNA Angle versus Minoru Suzuki in a submission match would be hype as shit, they say.
the alpha male Monty Brown.
Facts.
That's it. That's the answer.
Did Monty ever cut a promo on Kurt, or was he... Wait,
no,
what?
Monty would have been gone.
He left it... Wasn't he in there in 08? Or 07?
Monty?
Was Monty...
He dipped to WWE by 06.
Wow, okay, fuck.
Like
Damn.
near the start of WWE CW.
Yeah, I think a Monty Brown promo on Kurt Angle would have been money.
Of course it would have.
Monty Brown promo on anybody would have been money. But
Kurt, you're gonna get hurt.
Ooh.
And that's it. That's all you need.
God damn. Sad boy. What you gonna do?
Kurt Angle.
At this point, Raven versus Kurt Angle, which maybe probably happened. Join the alliance, but you know what I want a feud. Like I want like a just based off the ECW shit. Like I would like Kurt Angle to be like,
and even just the contrast between like wholesome Kurt Angle and then Raven.
Yeah, that's what I really want.
It was like the I was gonna say Canyon, but that definitely happened. Kurt Angle wrestled like everybody. So
Kurt Angle did wrestle a ton of people. It'd be like Kurt Angle versus people now, which obviously Lee. Shout out to us just putting our niggas on or me putting my niggas on and you putting on our wrestling friends, I should say.
Me putting my friends on.
Yeah, I'm putting my niggas on, nigga. And you're just over there, I'm putting my friends on.
I'm representing for my friends.
I'm gonna drink a big gallon of milk and represent for my friends. Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna drink some fucking Hennessy, represent for my niggas.
The Hennessy enemy.
Let's go. Yeah, Kurt versus Lee would have been nasty.
Alex Colon.
Alex Shelley. That probably happened, maybe.
That definitely happened. TNA Kurt Angle would do deathmatch shit, so...
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
So Kurt Angle versus Alex Colon.
2001 Kurt Angle, King of the Ring. That boy was going through glass.
That is...
You want to watch that for Patreon? That goes crazy.
Yes. Besides Edge versus Mick Foley, that is the most deathmatch WWE match that there has ever been.
Yo, Kurt Angle versus Mike Awesome.
Happened, I think.
In like bullshit Mike Awesome.
In like
Mike Awesome, not WWE Mike Awesome.
Yeah. In 2000, yeah.
99. Yeah, Kurt 2000, Mike Awesome, 99. Yeah. Even hell.
No, early 2000 Mike Awesome. That's when he had that Spike Dudley match.
That. One night stand Mike Awesome versus one night stand Kurt Angle, bro.
Kurt Angle versus Masato Tanaka.
Ooh. We getting too horny over here.
Kurt Angle versus Nakajima from Noah.
Kurt Angle versus Tuco Scorpio.
Kurt Angle versus Go Shiozaki.
Yo, imagine Tuco goes for the fucking moonsault leg drop and then Kurt Angle catches that shit in an ankle lock.
Yep. Kurt Angle and Ken Shamrock. Can't believe that never happened.
I think that happened on a dark match.
Yeah, but like...
Just like Kurt and Owen. Which we will never see.
They have the tape of that.
They do have the tape, but I don't think they can ever release it because Martha hates those guys.
As she should. Good for Martha.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Martha and Oj.
Discord asks, Attitude Era Kurt or TNA Kurt?
TNA.
Man, this is a hard fucking question,
That's a hard question, but TNA, man.
Bro, but Attitude Era Kurt, like...
With the baldy and the fucking... The mouthpiece?
God, it's just
with
painful.
The hoodie? With the theme song?
We're gonna get into that next.
With the flag?
Bro. Tiny hat Kurt Angle. Milk truck Kurt Angle.
All you had to say was tiny hat.
Shane
gets me every time.
Versus Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle wearing a bandana with The Undertaker.
Kurt Angle parodying American Badass Undertaker by riding a scooter to the ring.
Bro, it's hard. I might have to go with... This is hard, but I might have to go with Attitude Era Kurt. We can agree. It's a talk. Like, I don't think I'd have that problem with any other person.
No, Kurt Angle was that good for that long.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because you could honestly put Ruthless Aggression Kurt in here too, and you wouldn't be wrong.
Oh, you know what? You're right. They said Attitude Era, not Ruthless Aggression.
Yeah, this doesn't count Bald Kurt.
Okay, yeah. So TNA Kurt. Yeah.
But if you put Ruthless Aggression in there, there's
if you're like
another
WWE
very
versus
good argument.
TNA, I could not pick that.
I would probably pick WWE at that point.
Yeah.
From the homie X3 with 4 E's. Do you think the trademark deserves more love for Kurt's TNA theme? Yeah.
I'm glad you fucking said this. The trademark had no right to go as crazy as he did on that fucking track, bro.
He did his thing.
I know you're tired of me doing it.
I'm fully prepared for you.
I'm focused. Dead up. Don't get up. I never let up. Ferocious. I'm fed up. Dismissing the competition. And hopeless. I trash this ambition. Listen, you want a class on tradition on one condition. Forget the best of the century. You talk about the best of all time, you better mention me. Essentially, I'm the best that's ever going to be. I hold my ground. You never take it from under me. Oh my God. The trademark had no right, bro. That man went fucking crazy. Oh, that shit. Yo, remember when we found out that that's like a song?
Yeah.
Fuck. I forgot what song it is, but we were like, one day we were just looking at WWE or TNA songs are just ripoffs. And that's when we found out that Christian's theme was an Evanescence song. And then we found out the Kurt Angle's theme was also like the beat. It was also like a production track, I think.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But Trademark deserves more credit. He also deserves more credit for his verse on Cena's theme and on the album.
He also...
oh, yeah.
He also deserves more credit for being in on it when Kurt Angle won all the title belts. There was a match in TNA, for people that don't know, with every title on the line. It was Kurt Angle versus Samoa Joe. It was for the world title, the X Division title, and both tag titles.
Did he have the IWGP title at the same time, too?
He was also the IWGP champion.
And I think that was in the line, and you knew that motherfucker was not losing.
Yeah.
New Japan was watching that shit close.
I mean, I could believe Samoa Joe as IWGP champion.
Yeah, but New Japan couldn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but,
and also, so Karen is like leaving Kurt, and so all this is sad. So
first of all, this match is already for all the belts, and they were like, you know what this needs? Another storyline.
And it's so funny because Kurt's coming to the ring with his hood up, with carrying the belts, and he just looks. His head is down. He's walking slow. Fucking drops the belts. Like that's how out of it he is. He's acting, and they show Karen in the front row with her new man, who's a fucking trademark.
And Kurt Angle has to pretend he doesn't know who the trademark is.
Like he don't know that's a nigga spitting. Imagine if he didn't. Imagine if he was like, Karen,
the betrayal. This?
Well, Kurt, he's focused. He's dead up. He don't get up. We're never let up. Ferocious. I'm fed up. Dismissing the competition. It's hopeless.
With a mic in his hand, he's a bad man.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Is that the trademark on that John Cena song?
I'm pretty sure it is.
All right, cool. I needed to get that joke right.
Shout out to Bad Man. That's on rules. Yeah, but yes, he does deserve credit for everything. Bailey Daly on a Discord asks, would you rather see Prime Kurt Angle versus Prime Bret Hart or Prime Kurt Angle versus Prime Ricky Steamboat?
I don't like Bret Hart, so
Ricky you suck. Steamboat. The answer is Bret Hart, bro. Bret Hart fucking rules, man. Bret Hart.
I sound like watching him wrestle, man.
I sound like Nick Gage. Bret Hart fucking rules, man. He's the fucking best wrestler I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Hart, bro.
If you fucking don't like fucking Bret Hart, I'll fucking stab you in your fucking neck, man. You're fucking stupid, man.
You know legit who Nick Gage's favorite wrestler of all time is?
I forgot who it is.
It's Shinjiro Otani.
Yeah.
So I could see him being a Bret Hart mark.
Bro, Bret Hart rules. And like Ricky Steamboat is cool. Like, actually I think I'd rather see Ricky Steamboat just because I feel like
Ricky Steamboat was sick.
He is gnarly. And I think that would be a more entertaining match, like in terms of like high spots and like maybe not technicality, but like
Kurt. Okay, in only one of those matches could Kurt Angle do the fucking run up the corner, belly to belly off the top.
That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. He's going for the splash and then Kurt goes up. But also, man, you know that Kurt would go for the ankle lock, and then Brett would reverse it into the sharpshooter, or vice versa.
Okay, and I'd rather watch Kurt wrestle Owen.
Yeah, me fucking too, buddy.
Yeah.
Me fucking too.
Kurt's like a million times. I don't like when Kurt Angle wrestles other like mat wrestlers because I know it's wrestling. But in my brain, there's no fucking way any of them could ever wrestle with Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Kurt won a gold medal.
Except for Double J MMA.
And Brock Lesnar. Those are the only two. And Shelton Benjamin. When Shelton did it, I was like, all right, this dude was an all-American college wrestler. Like, okay. But when I see like Kurt Angle mat wrestling with like, they're like, oh, these great technical wrestlers. Like if he was mat wrestling with like CM Punk, I'd be like, fucking come on. What are we doing?
You mean MMA superstar Phil Brooks?
Kurt Angle would murk that man. Kurt Angle would destroy that guy. That's like, I think it's funny that
Holy
this is the way my brain works.
Is that the answer to the that would be a heater.
Kurt Angle and CM Punk?
Yeah. That happened in WWE ECW?
No.
That would be if Kurt Angle's problems were like known in like 06, like public.
Yeah.
CM Punk,
he would have did him like he did Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, CM Punk like saying you used to be a hero, used to be like wholesome and all this shit. Look at what happened to you now. That would get CM Punk like that would have been crazy.
65 Vicodins a day.
Let's not talk about that.
I don't know how this thing get mentioned. Kurt Angle and Bryan Danielson.
Oh yeah, bro. Easy. Very true.
Yeah. But yeah, even that, if Kurt Angle like mat wrestled with Bryan Danielson and didn't just do like submissions and strikes, I'd be like, what the fuck? It's funny how my brain works that I can suspend my disbelief for like show tunes. But Kurt Angle being in a legit wrestling
that happened in
match.
real time. MJF's a real singer, you know. He was in like he's in like the
I know.
Or some shit.
No, he bodied Chris Jericho as like an actual lead vocalist. He marked it. But that's what I'm saying. Like I can believe that there's show tunes on this wrestling show, but I can't believe someone's gonna wrestle with Kurt Angle.
You know, I was watching that shit. I was like, damn, Chris Jericho's a pretty good singer.
You forgot?
I forgot that nigga in Fozzy. I was like, damn. Oh yeah, MJF used to be in like a choir as a kid. Yeah, of course. Oh, Chris Jericho's got some. This young upstart's got some nice vocal chops, huh? Thank you for your question. Leo Kai asks from the Discord, if you could put any two versions of Kurt Angle against any two indie talent in a tag match, who would you choose?
ECW Kurt Angle.
Like
WWE ECW Kurt Angle, fucking wrestling machine with the fucking mouthpiece. And TNA Kurt Angle.
Okay, so pretty much two versions of the same guy.
A very intense tag team.
Okay.
And they're gonna wrestle Violence is Forever.
You see who I was gonna say? I was gonna say that combination against Iron Beast.
Man. Yeah, that'd be icy too.
Yeah.
I think two Kurt Angles versus Violence is Forever, they're just gonna beat the fuck out of each other.
Bro, one angle's got like Guarini or Ku in the ankle lock, and Guarini or Ku's got the other angle in the ankle lock, and they're just staring at each other, putting their ankle locks in across from each other, yelling. That shit would go crazy.
Yeah, and if you give me a third Kurt Angle, Tom Lawler's in the match too.
Yeah, I also would like to see like TNA Kurt Angle with 1999 Kurt Angle. Just like to see like how different they are next to each other. That would be fucking sick.
Yeah.
And this is, we're bringing back the little speed round here.
A little lightning round.
A little fast this time. So from Luna in the Discord, she asks, "What's your favorite regular Kurt moment?"
Tame Kurt moment. Okay, so one where he's not completely out of fucking control.
Yeah.
He's in my favorite wrestling match of all time. So, Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 21. Does that count as a regular Kurt moment? That's the match where he goes straps up and then pulls him back down. I don't know if that's regular.
That's a regular match to me. Regular promo. I think when he comes out with the Undertaker, I think that's pretty regular. When he comes out as a little American badass.
That's very funny.
Luna also asks, "What is your favorite wild Kurt moment?" Can I? Do we know what ours is, right? This is not a speed round anymore. This is
okay. Yeah, I know. I think I know what it is. Yeah.
Does it involve Booker T?
With your wife.
This motherfucker looks at Booker T. He says, "Booker, I want to have sex with your wife. I'm not talking about that regular kind of sex. I'm talking about that bestiality sex."
This is the funniest part.
With your wife. He's like, hey, I'm not into that animal shit. I want it with your wife.
Okay, but honorable mention is the fucking dive off the stage on Abyss.
Bro, it's so smooth. I don't even know how he does that, bro.
He lands it.
Yo, like, oh my God. Also,
but the running start he gets makes me so happy.
Every cage moonsault ever where he misses it. What a fucking wild boy.
I especially like the cage moonsault against Benoit because it got turned into a GIF where they play it in reverse.
Oh yeah,
and he just like flops and then goes to the top. Yeah, that's my
favorite Kurt gear.
This question gets asked again later, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll give two different answers for the favorite Kurt gear. Just the red, white, and blue singlet with the Team Angle tracksuit over it.
Okay.
That he would wear in like 2003.
The black Olympic with flames from TNA.
Yeah, that one goes crazy.
And Luna also asks favorite Kurt music.
TNA theme.
TNA theme, of course. Zach asks, what singlet do you think he should have rocked more?
Yeah. I think it was like WrestleMania 18. He wore like a black with the red, white, and blue. Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
and it had gold. I think it had gold trim.
Yeah, that rules. And SummerSlam 02.
Yeah,
that's the one I was singing to, Zach. And Chance from Patreon asks, what's more devastating, the ankle slam or the ankle lock?
Well, if you listen to his hit song "Sexy Kurt," he says the angle slam, the ankle lock. Marty Jannetty still can't walk, so I'm gonna have to go with the ankle lock.
And Marty Jannetty said, "Yeah, I sure can walk. How about you try to find those bodies?" That motherfucker.
Why don't you walk your ass behind the bowling alley?
They need to ankle lock your ass up behind some goddamn bars. They need to put you in the angle slammer, my nigga. What the fuck's going on? The ankle lock.
The angle slammer.
Oh god, the ankle lock, especially when he does a little tree
grapevine that leg.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
That shit rules. Favorite TNA Kurt Angle match besides his match with Joe, and which gear was the iciest? Which gets asked again, like I said, the black TNA one with the flames. He had a heater of a match against Jeff Jarrett. I think it was
Jeff Jarrett.
I
was just about to say Jeff Jarrett. Yes,
the steel cage. That match rules.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett was my answer.
Kurt Angle also has one of my favorite Sting matches. I forget. I don't remember these like off the top of my head like that. But TNA Sting, I'll be the one to admit it. The matches weren't always there, like in terms of like 10 out of 10s. But one of his matches with Stings were fucking incredible.
Didn't he had a really good one with Christopher Daniels, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he did.
Angle and Daniels had a heater.
Yeah. And Kurt Angle also Kurt versus Abyss. So.
Yeah, Abyss. Yep.
Just Jonah from Discord asks, who are you putting against Prime Kurt Angle right now in an amateur wrestling match? Oh, there you go, man.
Shelton Benjamin.
Right now?
Shelton still coaches wrestling at University of Minnesota. Like, that man still got it, bro.
Jake.
What?
I'm putting you against Kurt Angle.
Oh.
That's why I see you tap out like a little bitch.
Nah, I'd beat his ass.
Yeah, okay. Hey, do me a favor. Clip this and send it to Kurt Angle. I'll put it in the Discord. Just at real Kurt Angle. Hey, this guy thinks he can beat you.
He follows me on Twitter. Come on, don't do that.
Okay,
don't do that.
Yeah, no, do it anyway. Do it anyway. No, do it anyway.
He follows me.
Come on. I
specifically said. We put it in the tweet, man. Don't do that.
Victor162 asks, what drugs do you think you would do with Kurt? Now, listen here, Victor. I don't know what kind of sick freak would ever sit there and make jokes about quote-unquote Perk Angle like it's something funny, like it's something to laugh about. If you or anyone out there has ever made a joke about Perk Angle, if you think that shit's funny, then you need to be locked behind bars. Taking something like that, that's not fucking funny. That's not funny at all. Okay? Y'all need to reevaluate what you find funny in wrestling and take a real hard look at yourself in the mirror.
Percocet.
And finally, this is. And by the way, we just really never realized that we weren't following WrestlingGram, which was a fucking crime.
Oh.
Yeah, I followed them today. I was like, wow, what the fuck? WrestlingGram, WRASSLINGRAM. They provide these best questions, so follow them on Twitter. Keeping the bit alive for 10 weeks in a row, baby. I appreciate it.
Oh, they had bars.
Yeah. Keeping the bit alive like a surgeon with steady hands.
So damn. I'm here to ask, would you buy his OnlyFans?
I like how you cut me off because you knew I was going to go into another bar. You know I was about to rap, bro.
Of course, yeah. You're about to freestyle.
I was about to go crazy.
That shit. Would I buy Kurt Angle's OnlyFans? Karen on it?
Fucking Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
That's an important piece of information.
We were doing good.
That's an important piece of information.
Kind of just like click here. Fuck yeah. Bald Psycho makes his ex tap out.
No, like we're going like back in time. This isn't current Kurt, is it?
Oh, well, every time I think of Kurt, he's bald.
Okay, if this was like that era of Kurt Angle where before Jeff Jarrett like stole his family, then yeah. Because Karen Jarrett was special.
Kurt Angle just got a bunch
I said
of
Karen Jarrett. I said Karen Jarrett.
Yeah. Kurt Angle's got a bunch of milk on his page. Watch me milk it. He got a picture of him with his meat like he had the fucking hose. Like
I'm the one that was out of pocket.
Every time he nut, it's just yeah.
Charmel on it.
Fucking A, man. You really I tried to bail you out with my disgustingness, and you sat there and you went back in there. Tell me, you did not just say that.
Hold on. Emergency addition to the podcast.
What happened?
Hold on.
What the fuck? What did I miss?
Nothing. I just checked my phone. Hold on. Why can't I DM this to you? What the fuck's going on? Can you just go on Twitter?
What am I missing? A Tiger Driver Twitter?
No.
What Twitter?
No. Oh, here we go. I just DM'd it to you. Your regular Twitter.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I had to interrupt for this.
Oh, no.
We were talking about wholesome men from Pittsburgh, and then this happened.
I can't believe.
I want you to know that last night, when I was in Discord with Jay Rose, he was like, "Oh, I'm so happy for Lee. He finally got to meet Tehana. He's going to come back a changed man."
Yeah, Tehana just said that she's going to give Lee this deep throat. Lee, I'm praying for you, buddy. I'm so sorry that this is going to happen to you, man.
You can persevere, Lee. It's okay.
Please be wholesome, my brother. Please stay in there. Wow. I thought something happened to Kurt. I was scared.
No.
I was scared.
No.
Yeah, thank you guys for your questions this week. They were pretty good.
I couldn't go without mentioning this.
They're not that bad. I'm really glad about that. If you wanted to, you can go head over to our Discord. There's links over our Twitter and our website. I'm still trying to figure out how to make it like tigerdrive9x.com/Discord to go there. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. You can head over to our Discord where we have a special section for this podcast where a lot of questions get asked. It's very out of hand, out of pocket. Patreon.com/tigerdrive9x is the number one way to support us. You got a lot of good stuff over there. We watch wrestling live. We have bonus episodes. There's an uncensored versions Patreon, which will have like 10 minutes of me fucking around and pissing Jake off before this episode. It's amazing. So go check that out. 100 patrons. I get hit. Jake does a spin a Rooney. Merchandise. Mike Awesome shit is shipping out this week. I have half of it all packed up. There's a lot of them. And then Alex Shelley and hoodies are going out as well. I'm getting those today, like I said. And then X3 and AJ merch is going out, and then we can, continue with other merch. Some other cool shit's on the way. Some charity shirts are on the way. Very cool, very nice, very hot, very evil. Some wrestlers tested positive for COVID. Instead of having a little pissing contest about being, look at me, shut the fuck up and just help them because they can't work and they can't go anywhere for 14 days. So we tweeted out some links for wrestlers that tested positive. So you can support them in any way that you can, buy their merch, share their work, whatever have you. Fire Pro, we got 2 episodes up on our YouTube. Patreon gets it first. The Patreon All-Star Wrestling Grand Prix. We play Fire Pro. We got a tournament. We're going to crown the first ever Tiger Driver Patreon champion at the first ever Fire Pro pay-per-view. Stay on the lookout for that. We got Among Us coming soon. Got a lot of shit, man.
Don't say coming soon.
Hey, I told you, December 15th, bro. 75%.
Yeah, so December 14th, 11:59 p.m. Yeah. We are there. I think that's it.
That's it.
Anyone dropping something crazy this week?
Jonesy's probably dropping new stuff.
Jonesy's always got a new launch.
Yeah, Jonesy's always got new stuff. I think Cheap Pop Shop maybe just dropped. Is it Cheap Pop Shop that dropped the cool tiger mask embroidered sweatshirts? They're for pre-order.
Yes.
Go check those out now.
Icy.
We dropped some on our Twitter. We posted some merch. Oh no, Church of Joshi actually sold out. Our sisters over there of their sick ass Oscar shirt. So yeah. So just be on the lookout. We'll always post other people's merch. If you have anything you want to send us, like maybe we can share, as long as it's rad, please look at this and be like, is this cool? Is this good? Because if you send us shit, it's gonna hurt my heart to just ignore it. I promise you. It nothing hurts me more than when you guys send me fucking ass things and I'm like, cool. Make good shit, send it to us, and we will retweet it. Look at it. Is it ass? No, go ask your mom. Is it ass? No, honey, it's not ass. Go ask your number one enemy. Damn, bro, I fucking hate you. This is pretty tight. Then send it to us, okay? Go on. Cause I'm fucking tired of this shit, man. I'm fucking tired of this shit. Y'all fucking be sending me shit that look like it came from MS fucking Paint. Can you post this on your Instagram, bro? No, I'm not posting this shit, man. This shit is fucking trash, nigga. Shit. That's going for the fucking Patreon only. Yeah, okay. Thank you guys for... is that it? Is that all we got?
Yeah, that's all we got.
Okay, go support your friends. Shout out to the homies over there and all the other cool places that make stuff. Church of Joshi, Deadlock. Shout out to Brian Zane, Wrestling with the Grit. That dude fucking rules. And I'll see ya when I see ya. You don't got nothing to say? You don't got like a final?
No, I don't think I do this week. I think I'll just send you off with a yeah!
That was guttural.